A 48-year-old man sat on a podcast, struggling to hold back tears, and in that moment, the internet stood still. The man is Robby, an actor, stand-up comedian, DJ, and master of ceremonies, known for his vibrant personality, but recently seen in a completely different light during his appearance on the Honest Bunch podcast. What people saw was not entertainment, but raw emotion. His voice trembled as he spoke about love, disappointment, and a relationship that did not go the way he had hoped. Robby's story is deeply personal, but it has now become public conversation. According to him, his relationship with Mayowa, a woman many people describe as ambitious and driven, fell apart in a way that left him heartbroken. His openness sparked reactions across social media, with many sympathizing with him, while others questioned whether the full story had been told, because as we all know, every story has more than one side. Before all of this, Mayowa was known in Nigeria as an on-air personality with a voice and presence in broadcasting. She was building her career and growing her platform, but like many people seeking bigger opportunities, she made a bold move to the United States. That decision marked a turning point in her life. A new country often comes with new exposure, new thinking, and new priorities. And from all indications, Mayowa embraced that shift fully. As the story gained attention, several allegations began circulating online. There are claims that she entered the United States through an arranged marriage, and even more controversial claims suggesting that the man she involved with may already have a wife in Nigeria. It is important to say clearly that these remain allegations and have not been fully verified publicly. In response, Mayowa has reportedly taken a legal action by filing for lawsuit for defamation, pushing back strongly against the narrative being spread about her. This has turned what started as a relationship story into something much bigger, involving reputation, truth, and legal consequences. There has also been discussions online suggesting that Mayowa had been previously married before meeting Robby. Again, these are part of the ongoing conversation surrounding the situation, and they continue to shape how people interpret everything that has happened. Robby himself is not just any public figure. He is said to be connected to a strong legacy, as he is the grandson of Margaret Ekpo, a respected Nigerian political activist who played a significant role in advocating for women's rights and political participation. Her impact is still recognized today, including the naming of the Margaret Ekpo International Airport in her honor. So behind Robby's emotional moment is a man who carries not just a personal story, but also a family history of influence and recognition. One of the most touching parts of Robby's revelation was his response about his desire for a family. As a 48-year-old, the reality of not having a child yet is something he expressed with visible pain. That part of the story goes beyond social media discussion. It reflects that real human emotion, real expectation, and the kind of silent struggle many people face as time goes on. But while emotions were being expressed publicly, another side of the story was quietly unfolding. Mayowa appears to be building a different kind of future for herself. Reports of her acquiring a house in the United States have added a new dimension to the conversation. Regardless of the controversy, that achievement is significant. Owning a property, especially in a country like the United States, is not just about having a place to live. It's about positioning, stability, and long-term wealth. Real estate in the US is widely known to appreciate over time, offering financial security and opportunities for income through renting or resale. For immigrants and foreigners, owning a home can also open doors for stronger financial credibility, access to better credit system, and a more stable foundation for the future. It is one of the most reliable ways people build generational wealth. So beyond the emotional headline, there is still a powerful lesson here about thinking long-term and making strategic life decisions. This is where the story becomes more than just a breakup. It becomes a reflection of growth and alignment. Sometimes relationships do not just end because there is no love. They end because two people are no longer moving in the same direction. One person evolves and the other remains where they are, and over time the gap becomes too wide to bridge. The story of Mayowa and Robby is not just about choosing side, it's about understanding that relationship requires continuous effort, shared vision, and mutual growth. No one should become so comfortable that they stop moving and improving themselves, and no one should rely entirely on the relationship for their identity or future. As the story continues to unfold, with emotions still high and legal matters ongoing, one thing is certain: both individuals are navigating a difficult chapter of their life, and while the outcome remains uncertain, there is something to learn from it. Love is important, but growth is essential, and sometimes the most painful experiences